tell y'all a story, and I hope you can hear me. I don't really have a story, but I just want to talk. And I got people to talk to, but I just don't want to talk to nobody. It's like I want to talk to somebody. Basically, what I want to do is talk to y'all. My girl sleep. She mad at me right now. She always damn mad at me. But I don't know, man. Life just been crazy, man. I got everything in the world going on. But then again, I gotta just be patient. You feel me? And I've learned patience like a motherfucker over the past 5 years. Ever since my daughter was born. Even before that, I say over the past 8 years. For real. But, let's talk about dysfunction in our life, in our world. Dysfunction in men and women. It's like men act like women. Women act like men. It's like men can't keep it a buck and keep it 1,000. And women can't fucking. I feel like this. I know a lot of women wasn't raised by fathers, and if they was, they father wasn't shit. So a lot of women don't know how to be women. Stay in their place, stay pure and pretty and nice and good, the Bible speak on it, if a woman is holy, the whole house is holy, basically, their whole relationship is holy. Like, speaking on the fact that a woman's supposed to stay pure because of, you can even think of like the vagina, you stay pure because you're the gatekeeper, if that makes sense. Like, you have the manifestation tool. You can create life. You are a God. You know what I'm saying? Like, as in, like, you can do something. Your power is unlimited. So if you're pure and you receive nothing but pureness, or say that the person that you're with is not pure, if you're pure, they're protected. You know what I'm saying? Because in retrospect, the other side don't have to be pure. The man doesn't have to be pure. The man is the protector, the provider. The man can, I can't even say go out and kill people, because nothing's wrong with killing. Only when Jesus came, he spoke on the law of attraction. He spoke on what you put out into the universe, it comes back. You know what I'm saying? But even the Bible, even God killed the most people. God done killed everybody. God is, if there is a God, as some people would say, you know what I'm saying? God, the person that you read about, the spirit that you read about, because I'm not talking about the source. I'm talking about God, the God that y'all know. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about God, I talk about source. When I pray to God, I pray to Source. But the God in the Bible is totally different, and it's many gods in the Bible. So that God has killed everybody the way that y'all look at it. You know what I'm saying? That energy has, the Bible speaks on God allowing the enemy, or God has to allow you to take a life. You know what I'm saying? Because God has to say so, last word. You know what I'm saying? So, but you gotta think about Source. Source is science. Source is nature. Source is energy. Source doesn't dictate like that. Source has already created the rules. All we do is use Source to elaborate the rules, to make the rules more interesting. So, man, I feel like I got a scratch on my eye. But I doubt it. Oh, man, I miss my baby. It's crazy. But it's good that I'm able to have this time to make my videos and put out knowledge, because a lot of people don't and aren't able to get this knowledge that I'm giving, and not able to, it's like Lucy, movie Lucy. Knowledge is only good to pass down. There is no gain in this world. The only gain in this world is knowledge. That's the only righteous. That's the most powerful gain you can have. Because with knowledge, there's power. And with power, there's money. You know what I'm saying? So, I would say knowledge. When I would say knowledge, excuse me, I yawn. But knowledge, blood, and love are the most powerful things in this universe. And that's just is what it is. I kind of feel bad, like, that I have to um ignore 7, only because I'm a leader and I'm a teacher, and she needs to be taught right now. This is the perfect time to put energy into manifesting, and which she don't do, because she mainly she manifests, but she mainly work on her other things and whatever. But I'm just gonna pray that she gets what she needs. You know what I'm saying? Because people love to give a fuck about humans and their loved ones. Like, I feel like the only loved ones we should hold dear and near to us are our children. Because the simple fact, if your children pass away, you should go crazy. You know what I'm saying? It should affect you in a way, because it's like, it's not the ordinary, it's not the way of life. I can't think of the phrase, but it's not the sequence in which life's supposed to. It's not right. Um it's not tradition for the children to die. In the last 30, 40 years, I guess, it's become more normal, for children to die. But it's more normal for you to lose your parents. So it's more normal for you to have a understanding of that before it happens and not set yourself up. Even when it comes to manifesting, the if you hear all the time, we hear all the time that people sacrifice their parents. You know what I'm saying? So if God, or if your parent die naturally, why don't you think that you can pull a type of energy to, like, I wouldn't say protect your family, but to, um it's like any type of energy you want, you know what I'm saying? But you can manifest that energy back into your family is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't want to say, um, like money, because that's the normal ritual that we hear about. Somebody parent died and they get money, or they get a record deal, or this, that, and the third. And, that's the ritual everybody hears about. And I mean, or, they get rank. But when somebody parent dies, that's why I feel like all this shit happened between me and my girl, because when her parent died, there was no way I could explain that to her, but I knew that it was meant to be said. You know what I'm saying? It was meant to be known. It was meant to be a thing. Like, the energy, and then back then I probably wouldn't have explained it right, because it's a difference between speaking to a camera and speaking to somebody. You can see how somebody's reacting, and it changes the flow of, maybe it may change the flow of what you're saying. It may even stop you from saying what you're saying. But I know for a fact, man, I want to talk about some shit. So earlier, I don't know if I should talk about this shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about it. I will talk about these damn zombies. Um, that's kind of the same thing, but we ain't gonna talk about the ones in my head. We gonna talk about the ones in my dream. And the reason I call them zombies is because they're dead. The dream realm is another realm, and if you cross into that realm, you're dead. Period. And I hope y'all understand that without me getting too deep into knowledge. But so I was locked up, and I had some of the wildest dreams ever. One of my dreams, I was in like this metaverse type world, and Jay-Z and Beyonce was like, Beyonce would dance, and her fans would pick up on it was like they was doing a flash mob type thing. And what was so cool about it, they was dancing like dead people. Like, they was dancing. I mean, I guess it was the trend or whatever, but more so, I feel like their bodies. Like, you know how, like, I said Michael Jackson. I go Michael Jackson. I want to say Chris Brown, but you know how real good dancers can, like, make their bodies look like different things, like really look like, like the robot or some shit. People can make it really look like a robot. Well, they really look like zombies dancing in my dreams. And it kind of just let you know that. And I'm telling y'all, this music that they was playing, like it was so fucking hard. Like it was hard. It was just like some other realm type shit. But I mean, it was the same type of music we listened to, but it was them, you know. It was some shit I never heard before. And even when I got the dream, I didn't think to go write the shit down. You know, it just was something I respected. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have wrote it, but the world was so wild. Like it reminds me of the metaverse just because it kind of reminds me of somewhere like Times Square or um you know those 7, 6, I don't know, four ways in Japan, those real busy four ways that in retrospect might be like 8 ways. Like 8 ways you can go. And that's crazy that that's even a thing, right? But I mean, it's the same shit. In New York, they got the same. I mean, where shit, they got the same shit here. Just down the street, we got. I live downtown, but at the same time, it's like just down the street they got, that shit. So you would call that 5 way because the street splits like that street in New York. That if you could think about it, and then in my dream it was more for like we was like around the subway area. So think of New York, Japan type vibes. And fuck, man, this shit crazy. Cause like y'all just don't know, like I be fucking up a wet dream, man. Like I don't even be knowing how I be doing the shit. Like I had cussed my girl out earlier and basically broke up with her, and like it fucks with me because I didn't mean to do that. I was just mad. Like yeah, I was pissed, and she's supposed to come see me today, and it's just crazy. Like how I fucked it up. But I mean, if it's meant to be, it shall be. That's period. And if not, I can find another one the same way I found her. And more than likely, I will put a spell on her to make her come back into my life. Or I will pull on her energy, which is always best. So, back to the dream. I'm kind of shaking myself to sleep. But I don't know. I kind of want her right now. Just thinking of some shit. I'm really dozing off into my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I might need to get out for here. We'll pick back up whenever. Like, I probably do need